things that makes a man powerful in your relationship. Yes. Like men, they have their powers, yes. They are the head. Yeah. But there are things that makes them powerful. There are things that when you take it away from a man, that man becomes powerless. Number one thing is his ego and pride. In as much as we complain that a man's ego is a problem to us, sometimes it is not a problem to us. Sometimes that's his ego and that's his pride protects you, the woman. You know, do not try to bring your man's ego or his pride down. If you have succeeded in making your man prideless, if you have succeeded in taking away that ego in that man automatically becomes a she man. He can no longer protect himself outside. He can no longer do things that ordinarily a man should stand and do. Do you understand? So, they say everything that has advantage has disadvantage. For a man to be powerful, for a man to know that he is a man, for a man, to stand his ground as a man, he must have ego. That is one characteristics of men. He must have pride. No matter even if that man is the lowest man, he must have these two things. So you as the woman, don't try to bring it down. Don't try to take it away from them, because there are women who does not like this because they feel the man uses it to intimidate them. But if you're doing the right thing, you will not see that ego and that pride in that man. So don't try to bring it down in them, because if you bring it down in them, that man can no longer protect you. Where you need his protection as the man, where you want him to stand in or to stand for you as the man, he can no longer do that because he has lost his power. He has lost, he becomes like a woman. He becomes too fearful. He can't speak. He can't act. But when a man has, if the ego is in action, if the pride is there, he goes out there, he faces his adversaries, he deals with his issues even without you knowing as the woman. So please, women, do not try to bring your man's ego down. Do not try to bring his pride. Do not make him lose these two things. And men, yes, it is your characteristics, but do not use it against your partner. Then the next thing is the voice of a man. The voice of a man makes wave. Even if that man has a little voice, but his voice at whenever you hear his voice, you know that okay, the man of the house is here, or the man is there. For instance, if it's in a home, when you as a woman, if you people have kids, for instance, and women now, we are good at shout. We keep shouting and shouting and shouting and shouting. Men, they don't shout. When your child or your children begins to do one or two things, begins to misbehave, you keep on shouting and shouting and shouting. You can even shout for 24 hours and nothing makes a change, nothing happens. But once the man comes in, once they hear their father's voice, everywhere becomes calm. Everywhere takes another dimension. Everywhere takes a new look, a new change. Sometimes we will even be like, Oga, please start coming back. Oh, these children, I can't control them again. Please start coming back. When you come back, now everywhere will be calm. Let me rest. So a man's voice is one of the things that makes that man powerful. You as a woman, if you are, if there's a conversation or something, or if there's something going on and you are maybe airing your view, and maybe that's your view, airing your view, maybe you're representing your family or something, airing your view, and They know that your man is reachable. Even when the man is not reachable, at some point, there are certain things that will be discussed. At some point, you will be asked to keep quiet as a woman. You'll be asked to shut up. The man's voice will be needed. Even if the man is not available, they can call him on phone and take what he has spoken over the phone. You understand? Against what you, the woman that is on ground, has spoken. So the man's voice is the source of his strength, is the source of his power. So whenever the man is talking, do not try to shut him up. Do not try to neglect his talks, because his voice, in any family where the man's voice is not heard, that family is not taken. That family, in fact, people regard that family as a non-family, because the man must be there. The man must talk. When the man talks, people listen, people hears. So if you're a woman, help your man to be that powerful. Help your man to be that strong. But men, do not use it against your partner. This is Obianuju Okori _official. For coming across my video for the first time, do well to follow this page. And if you've been following us, please share out the teachings on this page so people will learn to stay in a healthy relationship and marriage. Okay, the next video will soon drop.